I'm making this video. It's been a week or two since the last video. Here I am, out on my deck, enjoying the nice evening of spring. Finally spring, the snow is melting. Work today, I got a lot, I've been busy for the last few days doing jobs, and that's good for me. I wanted to make a video about unboxing my Star Wars toys and making a video about my coffee machine. I have a Ninja coffee machine. But some other things came up, so I thought I needed to talk about them. The first thing is this thing. Right now, my kid takes video school, and it is mostly bullshit. The teachers send him PDF links that are very difficult to print out. They have weird file prefixes, so they're not common, they're not PDFs. You have to convert, you have to upload and download and then print off. And the kids don't want to do it. They do not want to do it because, my kid has already passed his grade 7 year. They said, hey, fuck, you're done till next year's. And so he has a hard time trying to figure out why we need to make him do homework. Oh my god. It is not the same. He misses his friends. He wants to go to school. There's some things that they learn at school that they can't learn at home. And the things they can learn at home, they are not interested in learning from me or his mother. It's a tough go. I mean, we have resources, we have access to the internet and what have you, and so yeah, he does alright. He can get to his Zoom meetings and shit, but it is not the same. It is bullshit. You need to get the school started for kids like that. Also, my daughter's college is starting up this week, and she takes heavy-duty mechanics. She's looking at going in, finishing her 4th year and finally getting a red seal in heavy-duty mechanics. So she got an email from the college saying they're ready to start up, and it's all going to be video to start with, and e-learning, and that's great. But it's like baking a pie. I don't understand how she's going to be able to get through all of it just with textbook learning and YouTube videos. She's missing out on the hands-on learning in the shop with the shop teacher, practical learning. And yeah, there's no discount. It's the same price. We have to pay for that. It is the same price to sit at home and go to the college bookstore and buy the books and then do whatever modules are assigned to you by email. And she's disciplined enough, and she's gonna do the work, but she has to pay the same price. That's a fucking ripoff. That is a ripoff. But no word from the college about a discount or anything extra. Yeah, there you go. Learn how to fix trucks, but do it on your own. If you have a big rig, diesel, or a piece of heavy equipment in your backyard, then great, you can do the modules and you can get some practical experience. But for everyone else, I wonder if they're doing the same with pilot school or doctor school. I guess probably not doctor school, but pilot school. Next time you do, if you're lucky enough to jump in a plane and get a green passport for health in the future and a visa to travel anywhere, maybe that pilot only learned on a simulator. Yeah, he got graduated, right? What? That's bullshit. My daughter deserves a few $1,000 back if that's what she's going to get for the 4th year. That is crap. The other thing I want to talk about, which is really weird, is like, yeah, okay, we're getting over the fear factor and the mental health factor and the conspiracy factor. Today, uh, we're faced with a new thing. What do we really value in society? What is valuable? How much are things worth to you and I? It's a strange question. Um, you know, as my wife was approached by her employer to go back to work there the other day as they released some restrictions on the hours that her place of employment could be open. There was shifts available, and they called her and they said, "Hey, would like to come back to work?" But since they laid her off with no warning and really, you know, in the same boat as everyone with the COVID, she was on her own a few weeks ago. She signed up for the CERB. She's on the benefit, and honestly, she makes more on the benefit than she does going to work. And so she asked me, we talked about it, we're like, no, no, stay home, be on the benefit, do the homeschooling for our kids, you know, do what you can around here that would be helpful. Why would you go back to work, take the risk, getting breathed on by everybody, the liquor store, for less money than you'll get to sit at home and do homeschooling for our grade 7 son? Now, I know my wife is just one of millions, right? I still have my job, luckily. I still get work, and even our employer applied for work share, so, you know, I'm working like a 10-hour work week. But millions of people out there, people who stock your grocery shelves, people who wipe the bums of old folks in the old folks' homes and give them baths and get them food, people who work at hospitals cleaning up, dental hygienists, barbers. Why should they go back to work for less? Why can't we pay them more? I mean, honestly, between me and you, the price of milk has never gone down ever since I started buying groceries. It's gone up. I expect it to go up. And it would be nice to know that for a change it went up because the money was going to people who work to make sure the fucking milk gets on my table. Just saying. I mean, we've proven already that it can be done. A lot of people said before, oh, it couldn't be done. We can't do this. We can't do it. People are still saying for right now, we can't do this forever. This is crazy. We can't just take care of people. We can't just fix homelessness by giving people places to stay while they get off of drugs. You know, we can't just give folks, you know, money to stay at home because they have to take care of people and they can't go back to work right away, or they got a cold, or maybe they had the diarrhea, they can't go to work, they got the diarrhea. What the fuck? I'm listening on the news, the goddamn national news, The World at 6 on CBC. And they took a few minutes to just highlight an employer who couldn't get people to come back to work because his restaurant won't pay people enough to cook food to give away for charity to frontline workers. They make more on the CERB. They're willing to just not go back to work and stay at home for another 8, 10, 16 weeks. and be with their families. Maybe it's time as a society we decide how much people are really worth. How much is it worth to go to daycare, take care of someone else's kids every day? How much is it worth to go into the long-term care home, wipe the bums of old people who poop their pants? Is that worth $2,000 a month? Hmm? Some of us should be so lucky to live long enough to get someone to wipe our bum when we can no longer do it. How much should that be? It's time to wake up, Canada. It's time to decide what kind of country we want to live in the future after this stupid COVID.